Bon dia, and welcome to Move to Portugal Daily, Episode 1, May 8th, 2026. I'm Mateus Costa with the Portuguese Pride Network. In the next 10 minutes, I'll give you exactly what you need on D7 Proof Package, 3 document bundles that pass SEF, pensions, dividends, rent, and remote work. Let's run the numbers.
Picture a SEF desk, a neat stack of papers, a file with a big stamp saying incomplete, and a frustrated applicant outside wondering where it went wrong. Now picture 3 neat bundles, pension, investment dividends, and rental or remote work, each laid out so an officer can find the proof they need in 60 seconds. That's the visual I want you to hold on to today. Here's the promise. In about 9 minutes, you'll walk away with 3 ready-to-use document packages and exact euro examples to prepare now. One concrete number to remember. Aim to show at least 9,000 to 18,000 euros of reliable annual income per applicant in your folder, or equivalent monthly streams. I'll break down how to show that with pensions, dividends, or rent and remote work.
Point 1. The pension bundle. SEF accepts regular pension payments as a strong proof of sufficient means. Practical figures. Show something like 9,000 to 18,000 euros per year. A common clean example is a $12,000 annual pension paid in monthly or quarterly installments. Required documents. An official pension letter from the issuer confirming gross annual amount, 12 months of bank statements showing the pension entries, and an apostille on the pension letter if it was issued abroad. Then get a certified Portuguese translation and notarized copies. In Lisbon, Porto, and the Algarve, you can get translations by certified translators, tradutores juramentados, and notarization at local cartorios or notary offices. Apostilles come from the issuing country's authority, for example, a U.S. Secretary of State office or the UK Apostle Service. Timing note. Allow a few days for apostille and 1 to 3 business days for sworn translation.
Examples of presentation that pass: a dated pension letter in English with issuer's contact details, an apostille attached, the last 12 months of bank statements with the pension inflow clearly labeled, and a certified translation stack with a 1-page index in Portuguese. Put the original, the apostilled original, the translation, and a notarized copy in that order, so the officer doesn't have to hunt.
Point 2. Investments and dividends. If your income comes from investments, aim to show 500 to 1,000 euros or more per month in reliable dividend or interest income. A tidy example is 700 euros per month, which equals about 8,400 euros per year. Documents SEF wants: broker statements showing dividend receipts for 12 months, year-end tax summaries, and a letter from your broker or bank confirming your portfolio yields. Include relevant tax filings if they show the same numbers. Apostille the issuer documents, translate them, and pair them with your bank statements showing transfers into your Portuguese or foreign account. A short word on NHR. If you plan to apply for non-habitual resident status later, dividend reporting and tax treatment can change your net income picture. Don't guess here. Have your accountant confirm how dividend documentation should be presented for the residency file. Example pack: broker letter, plus 12-month dividend ledger, plus bank receipts, plus translation and apostille. Point 3. Rental income and remote work bundles. Rental income is straightforward if declared. Use signed tenancy contracts showing 800 to 1,200 euros per month for common city options, plus bank statements or recibos de renda showing payments. If you're the landlord, include the property registration and recent IRS declarations if available. For remote work, long-term employment contracts with gross salary lines, 3 months of recent pay slips, or regular invoice history for freelancers work well. Sample numbers.
Regional tip. Landlords in the Algarve often provide rental recibos and a declared contract. In Lisbon and Porto, tenants and owners frequently register receipts through the Finances portal. For remote employers abroad, a company letter confirming employment, the start date, salary in euros or converted with a recent FX record, and matching payslips are the essentials. Translate and apostille employer letters, and make sure invoices include VAT or NIF data if relevant.
Action steps and the most common mistakes to avoid. Follow this 3-step filing order.
Step 1. Secure originals and apostilles from the issuing country. Step 2. Get certified Portuguese translations. Step 3. Create notarized copies and assemble a clear index. Timeline: apostille, translation, notarized copies. Top rejections I see: unstamped bank PDFs that don't show clearing codes, inconsistent names or dates across documents, and missing translations. Also avoid relying on a single old document. SEF likes recent activity, so include the last 3 to 12 months of bank evidence depending on the income type. One practical listener tip and a quick checklist you can use right now. I've put together a downloadable D7 proof checklist that lists every document by bundle, the illustrated euro thresholds, and the order to file them. Example for a 2-person household. Primary applicant shows a €12,000 pension. Partner shows €600 per month dividends, €7,200 per year. Together, you present combined reliable income of €19,200 per year. Pack each person's folder separately, label them applicant and dependent, and include a 1-page summary sheet with totals in euros and source descriptions. For fast apostilles, in Lisbon and Porto, use the local notary services and look for translators who offer a same-week turnaround. In the Algarve, plan an extra day for couriering apostilled originals if you're coordinating from abroad. A quick legal caution. The figures I'm giving are illustrative ranges, not legal minima. Rules and officer discretion vary. Always run your final packet with a licensed relocation lawyer or an accredited consultant, and confirm apostille procedures in the issuing country. This episode is a document-first blueprint, not a substitute for professional legal advice. Get the free D7 proof checklist and sample index at the Portuguese Pride Network. Download it at nomadlifesuccess.com/D7-checklist and use it as your filing template before you book a SEF appointment. If you want daily practical moves, hit subscribe and follow the show on your favorite podcast app. Next episode, a fast walkthrough of the D7 appointment itself, what to say, what to hand over, and what officers typically ask. Bon dia, future resident, and that's your move today.
That's your move for today. If this helped, hit subscribe on YouTube and follow on your favorite podcast app. For more information, visit nomadlifesuccess.com. This is Matthias Costa. Saúde, and I'll see you tomorrow.